Hey, YouTube. Well, I just heard something profound. I know some of y'all sick of listening to about politics, but we have a voice also. Everybody. So we should all speak on what our beliefs are, our experience of politics. But I just heard something profound. Now I was trying to do some housework, and I had a television in the background, so I'm listening over the vacuum cleaner. But I was watching MSNBC, or the television was turned to MSNBC. They were interviewing these Republicans. I don't know what town they were in or anything. If I'd known that I was going to take something from this show, obviously I would have sat down and watched it and saw who was talking, all that. But I could tell from the voice this was a Republican white woman, right? And one side was saying these were all Republicans. One side was saying, "Oh, Trump keeps it real. He shoots from the hip." And this lady said, and I thought it was so profound, so on point. "He's lying. I won't let my kids listen to him." I said, "Wait a minute." I turned my vacuum cleaner off. I said, "Now that's powerful. I will not let my kids listen to him." That was a responsible parent. Because they often wonder, I said, because I know all Republican people are not evil, nasty, bigoted, cruel people. It couldn't be. It would be the majority of this country, or half of it. But they just take it. They just allow that man to get up there and lie, 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 lie. And they do absolutely nothing about it. They get on his side, they support him, and they support a Republican Party. No, you have to be able to say no. Like the Republican says no to Nixon, you got to say no to Trump. This woman says, "I will not allow my children to listen to him." Why? Because he is a liar. He's a person without morals, without character. This is a person, because you have to wonder when these kids go to school, how are they treating Mexican people? Has it changed since Trump's been in office? Since Trump started running, have the relationships between Latin American kids, Mexican kids, white kids, other minority kids, has their relationship changed in school? Since the President of the United States treats people this way, treats them like lesser than an animal. Actually, he probably let animals cross so we could eat them. I wonder about the relationships with other races of people. This man, they say prejudice, bigotry has to be taught, right? Most of that's going to come from the home. Some of it from the environment of the kids. But when it's coming from the White House, height of our government, our voice in the world, I mean, how do they distinguish those things? It's okay to lie to get what you want. It's okay to be immoral, to see many women come forward and to have basically them ignored, and not only not prosecute the person, not make this person lose his job, not make this person pay any kind of penalties, or lose any kind of lawsuit. Nothing happens to him, and you make him the president of the United States. What does that say to your kids? I know you love your kids. How can you support getting behind somebody like this who you know is lying? How are you going to send 15,000 more agents, more military to the border to guard against these unarmed? He said if they throw a rock, kill them. That's essentially it. Anybody picks up anything, defends itself in any way, does anything except move back, kill him. This is what we're up against, people. It is so sickening. God, my God, I'll be glad when this Tuesday is over, because we still got to go back and deal with him. But at least we won't be dealing with him unchecked. That's why you got to have the Congress. So I wish I knew who that woman was, but she had really caught my attention. I will not let him. I can't let that person speak around my children. That's pretty sad. You cannot allow the president of the United States speak around your children. Would he even be welcome in a high school to speak? Would he even be welcome in a grade school, particularly in a grade school? Would you have that person up there speaking to your children? That's child abuse. To listen to this fool go over and say this hateful, nasty. I mean, I just can't imagine a person going over and saying these horrible things about other people, and always the smaller person. What is this horrible damage that he thinks is coming to this country? He's always acting like Mexican people that come in here to have a baby here so they can, and then we can support them for the next 85 years. That is such bullshit. They come here, they work, and they pay taxes just like everybody else. They pay taxes most of their life. Reclining years, they get a few benefits. That's how it works. That's how it works. I've said this before on my thing. I don't give a damn y'all like it or not. Mexican people, to me, in my experience of living, have been some of the hardest working people I've ever encountered. I'm just telling you the truth. You accept it. Oh no, it's us. We the one. Let that go for a minute. Just be honest. Those are hardworking people. They value work. They're thirsty and hungry. They come here and if you're going to attack them for something, don't say they're lazy people. Don't say they all come here to be on welfare. Those people, they work. I'm sorry how you feel about it, honey. Anyway, I can't that's right, lady. You, whoever the hell you are, MSNBC this morning, you said something profound to me. He's a liar, he's lying, and I will not allow my children to listen to him, to hear him or see him. I cringe when I hear Donald Trump speak. I get more from the commentators after he's spoken. They can pick out whatever is the usual slew of lies, but I cannot listen to that man talk. It makes me physically ill, like my stomach, like I feel queasy. And then he gets on there and he says, "Oh, the people," like he's sexy or something. Talk regular, dude. He's got no vocabulary. And I believe this. I believe this in my heart. Donald Trump has got contempt for the people he's calling his followers. That's why he lies to them so much. Listen, if I respect you, ain't no way in hell I'm going to come up in your face and just lie to you and lie to you and lie to you. The only way I can do that if I have no respect for you. If you don't have respect for people, you can lie to them. You don't give a damn about them. You don't consider them as people. They're just a pawn to your means, what you're trying to get. Donald Trump has no respect. He respects wealthy people. He respects money, and he wants to have more money than them. What in the hell has he got the interest of these middle American people who he said, the jobs are coming back? Okay, so which major companies now have left Mexico, Indonesia, wherever they get all this stuff made at, China? Which of those factories have closed and moved back to America because Donald Trump gave them a tax break? Where they at? I'm leaving it at that. I'm just leaving it as a thought. If you have a person that you would not allow around your kids, let's say you got somebody you suspect is a pedophile, there's no way in hell you'll have that person around your children, right? You won't have him around your children, but you'll elect him to be president of the United States and get behind him. Cheer, hey, lie some more. Donald Trump people, you people who vote for him, you followers or whatever you call yourself, that man has got absolute contempt for you. He does. Look at how he lives and how you live. Put that with the fact that he is a grotesque bully. For him to come on national television and talking about people, how these people have to be killed because they're rapists. The old women are going to feel so much safer. The women should not feel safe around you, Trump. Aren't you the one who likes to run your hand up under their dresses? It ain't the Mexican people. They ain't said nothing about. I ain't heard no bunch of no swabs of people talking about how they don't trust Mexican men. That's something came out of Trump's mind. I wouldn't trust him. I ain't nowhere in hell if I was married would I leave my wife in a room alone with Trump. I wouldn't give a damn if she was 400 pounds. And there's no way. Well, he is kind of picky. So let's just say I would not leave that alone. I messed up. My sub's gonna get on me in a minute here. So maybe I better shut up. He is the person with the low character. He's always accusing other people of being of low character. Maybe he feels like, well, rich people should be able to do this. We should be able to just go out and just be married and go and fuck porn stars, and we should just do whatever we want to do. And like he said, if you're a celebrity, you're going to do it. They'll let you do it because you're a celebrity. So take advantage of that. That's his character. Now, how in the hell he going to comment on a whole other countries of people, the characters of whole other countries? There's MSM. Because there might be a gangbanger somewhere in that crowd. How many gangbangers have you got right outside of Trump Tower? Within blocks. Every time somebody who's Latin, oh, that disgusting commercial. Okay, I ain't gonna go on forever with this. That disgusting commercial when he put this cop killer on there. Like, Mexico has a cop killer that came here, right? Therefore, we're supposed to distrust and hate all Mexican people. Is that what he essentially was saying with this stupid ass commercial he's got, where he's got this damn killer laughing and giggling, who's obviously out of their mind? Is he saying that we're supposed to hate and distrust all Mexican people or all Latin people because of this fool? What sense does that make? How many murders for this year were in Chicago? How many murders are there in New York City in a year? He finds one. That ain't got nothing to do with them being Mexican. If they find one out of a sea, let's say if you have 20,000 murders, and you find one what he ran on, one case in San Francisco, and man wasn't even convicted of that crime. Look what they're doing. So all the people who migrate here should be judged because they have one criminal in the crowd. Does any of that shit even make sense? And is he smart or dumb? I'm amazed that he gets up there and says the things that he says. But as I told you, I can't listen to him, so I've got to get it from the commentators. I cannot stomach that person. All right, people, we all said go vote. We already know everybody go vote. So if you haven't voted, just go vote. What Oprah said was true. People have died for your right to vote. They fought for decades for you to get the right to vote. Honor your family. Honor your ancestors and say, okay, I can do that for your grandma, great-great-great-great-grandma. I'll do that for you. All right, people, we're in the home stretch now. Is it 4 days? 4 more days.